Police across the state will be out patrolling for speeders.
It's part of the Illinois Speed Awareness Day. WCIA3's Miranda Meister is live in Danville. Miranda, why are they doing this?
Christy, for the 4th annual Speed Awareness Day, local and state police are hitting the streets and looking for people to keep the roads safe. The goal is to educate through enforcement. They hope that by combining the resources of public and private entities, they can help save lives and keep people from getting hurt, all by getting drivers to slow down and follow posted speed limits. IDOT says in 2017, there were more than 300,000 crashes. More than 1,000 people lost their lives and close to 94,000 were hurt. Speed played a part in almost 34% of those crashes and almost 37% of the deadly ones. By coming together, they hope that they can have a stronger police presence on the road and stop speeders in their tracks. The Danville Police Department will be starting their extra patrols in just a little while, and we'll be getting in the car with them and patrolling the streets looking for speeders. Reporting live in Danville, Miranda Meister, WCIA3, your local news leader.
So this morning, starting off with the sunshine and also starting off with a beautiful, beautiful air mass in place. Again, we're starting off with temperatures around the lower 60s. Dew points are lower, comfy and sunny. Really will be the theme again here as we go throughout the day. Now, we have some kids heading back to school today, and I think for their first day back, waiting out at the bus stop, they're going to start off with temperatures in the lower 60s and then see highs around the lower 80s. So once they get home and don't have a lot of homework to do, or if they need to do a little bit, once they get done with it, they'll be able to get outdoors and really enjoy the forecast today, which is bringing us back around those lower 80s by the afternoon, with temperatures this morning mainly though around the lower 60s as things are beginning to now warm up for us and seeing a lot of those clear skies with high pressure in control. Meaning today we won't see many of the clouds, although there will be a few that do develop, and the possibility of a sprinkle, yeah, it's out there, but it's a quick hitting sprinkle and it's unlikely that it even happens for us as we head throughout the day. Clear skies and really dry weather all the way through the weekend. It's not until next work week until we get those rain chances back into play. We'll let you see those. Plus, we'll talk about the warm-up that's ahead for us heading into your Saturday and Sunday, and a look at your 7-day forecast in just about 5 minutes. Christy, Aaron.
Thanks, Adam. Police in Leroy are investigating a possible attempted abduction.
Police say a woman was walking home from a downtown tavern late Monday night, and that's when a man asked if she wanted a ride. When she said no, he started to get out of the car and told her to get in. The suspect is described as an older man with a long white beard down to his stomach. The woman says he was driving an older white pickup truck. Police are asking anyone with security cameras to turn in footage they might have of the suspect or the car.
A federal court ruled several inmates did not have their Fourth Amendment rights of unlawful search and seizure violated. 8 years ago, a group of women at the Lincoln Correctional Center were subjected to a strip search. It was part of a training exercise for new cadets. The court ruled by a 2-to-1 vote. Inmates' Fourth Amendment rights are limited, and the guards were not at fault. The Department of Corrections is not commenting on the ruling since the case is not settled.
A death row inmate who killed a woman in Danville has died in prison. Charles Salegi died on July 12th at the Pontiac Correctional Center. The Livingston County coroner says he died of health-related causes. He's been on death row since July of 1980 for the deadly stabbing and beating of his girlfriend and another woman in Danville on Valentine's Day.
Police are looking into the case of a Danville woman getting death threats. Paulette Lester says a group left a meeting at her neighbor's house last week and called her the N-word and threatened to kill her. She also says she suspects the meeting was hate group related. The neighbor in question denied that, but confirmed the rest of her story. Lester says she never expected something like this.
I didn't dream in a million years that it would happen to me living here in Vermilion County, especially. I've been here my whole life, and this is the first time I've been put up against something like this.
Lester says the incident makes her feel unsafe in her own home. She put it up for sale after living there for 4 years.
Governor Pritzker is condemning something a local Democratic group in Kankakee County posted on Facebook. The photoshopped image compares President Trump supporters to members of the KKK. This post comes one day after a group run by the co-chair of the Illinois GOP posted a mock movie poster calling 4 women in Congress the Jihad Squad. Both posts have since been deleted. The governor regularly calls the president a racist and xenophobe, but says this recent post is wrong and lacks the civility our politics should demand.
Governor Pritzker signed 2 new bills into law to protect immigrant children. The new laws make sure kids get access to short-term guardians if ICE arrests or deports their parents. They also allow undocumented children to get a visa and courts to grant a petition for special immigrant juvenile status.
These are children who have experienced abuse, neglect, or abandonment, children who often know no home beyond this nation. They deserve all the hope that we can give them, and that starts with stability. Let me be perfectly clear. The state of Illinois stands as a firewall against Donald Trump's attacks on our immigrant communities.
CBS News reports thousands of unaccompanied minors are at risk of spending the rest of their childhoods in government custody. The governor's office says he's working to make sure that doesn't happen here.
We have an update this morning. The Champaign City Council is moving forward with plans to increase the city's food and beverage tax. They want the city to work on a plan that would increase it to 2.5%. That would bring in more than $6 million a year that could be used to pay for fire department staffing and other needs. The current tax is at 0.5%. The council will vote on the idea at a later date.
The Eagle Creek Resort at Lake Shelbyville will be burned to the ground next month. The fire will be used as training exercises for about 10 fire departments. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers will be in charge of that. The resort closed in 2009 because of money problems and mold. The golf course, which is still open, will be closed during the burns.
That will wrap up the morning show on WCIA 3, but coming up, we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 and 8 o'clock hours of the morning show.
We got some furry friends stopping by today. Find out how you can adopt Rascal and Buddy from Hospice Hearts in today's Pet on the Set segment.
But before that, let's get a check of our 7-day forecast with Adam.
So warming up to 82 this Wednesday, 83 for your Thursday. Looks okay for your Friday at 86. And then, yeah, starting to get hot again. Saturday at 88, 90 Sunday, and then some more rain coming, which probably will be welcomed by next Monday and Tuesday as we still have this dry stretch of weather ahead for us. Some cooler overnights, though, still very comfortable for the next 2 to 3 nights before we do start to notice those numbers back up around the upper 60s and a little more humidity to come during that time, too.